And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Lost Odyssey. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. Let's get going. So, we've gotten through a ton of dreams in the last two episodes, and you guys are champions for freaking surviving that, I gotta tell you. Whew, because that's rough. Wait a moment, aren't you the immortal who... whatever, I don't care about anything anymore. All of my friends are gone. This ice took all those who didn't meet their end in the Highlands of Wool. If you really are an immortal, won't you go to the Highlands of Wool and bring back the keepsake of the Kent? If I had that in hand, I at least could feel that their deaths were worth something. Well, aren't you actually... You aren't actually going to listen to this guy, are you? You're going to have to let go, okay? There was a massive landslide in Wool. The battlefield was completely buried in mud. Maybe someone took whatever it is you're looking for during the battle. If that's the case, it'd be impossible to track it down. Besides, what happened was not your fault. Congora's the one to blame. Him and his unstable grandstaff. You should stop thinking about it. Because that's really going to work. Right? But he's mentioning something that we can actually do. And yeah, we want to finish up what we can do here currently. As among other things that we can come back and do. It's just, it all is very much, oh, I can do this now. Oh, I can do this now. Oh, I can do this now. And a lot of it is just knocking things out as they're available. Because it's just easier to do. And by doing this, we're actually going to get another accessory. And you know how I feel about delicious accessories. Ugh. As we need to actually head all the way to Ura to find what Jibble is asking of us. Oh man, today is raining so much. I love the rain. I'm so productive when it rains. I don't know what it is about rain that I like so much. I even like being out in it. I guess if my situation was terrible, I would hate it. But when you have a roof over your head, I tend to love the rain. All right, so we're gonna trek all the way to the city of Ura and knock this out. And what we're going to do here is we're going to find out what happened to all the stuff that survived the battlefield. Oops, by talking to one of these guys. Got mail from my family almost immediately after you did mine. This was pretty pathetic, huh? Not you. It's one of these guys. I'm at the landslide in the Wool and Highlands of Wool. I was talking with some grunt who went to investigate, but the way he put it, the battlefield's completely buried now. There's nothing left to investigate, he said. Everything gone except for a few pieces of useless junk here and there. Funny to think that garbage is all that's left to tell the tale of the Wool tragedy. What'd they do with the junk? Well, he said that they'll probably sell it all off once the investigation's complete. That's the army for you, huh? It's mostly stuff like Kent military swords and broken magic weaponry. And I told him that nobody wanted to buy that stuff, but you know Barkus, the guy who's got the shop in Ura City, my contact said he might buy it all up. I highly doubt Barkus would do it that willingly, though. So that's our clue. So it's not like you just have to keep randomly and blindly walking around. They're actually pretty good at giving some NPCs some insight. Even though that's the only NPC, I believe, in the game that tells you where that would be. It's just easier to show you so you don't just think from playing through over and over again, figured that out. It's not... The game, I guess, is not that abysmal. It just rewards you for talking to everybody. And I believe he references that before you talk to Jibble as well. So, if you've talked to the dude at the front gate, he will, I think, make the same references. And then when you meet Jibble, you'll be like, oh, wasn't there a dude in Ura who mentioned something about that? And yes, that would be true. We'll go in here. You can't source lies here. Pick it up. What are you looking at there? A busted sword, eh? Hey, Barkus, this thing for sale or what? Oh, someone brought it from that expedition into the Highlands. It's a fancy piece of work, but it's useless now, of course. If it was Urin, I'd make an effort to find its owner's next of kin, but with the Kent, well, you can take it if you like, I don't care. So we get the broken Kent sword. And now we head back to Gotza. Though it makes sense to check Ura because those were the two people fighting. There would be no reason to go to, like, any other town, Numara or anywhere else for that matter. Even though we can't go to Numara right now. There's no reason to look anywhere but Ura and Gotza for that information. So, yeah, you would pretty much just be talking to every NPC in Ura, and the cool thing is that they knew that that would be what you would have probably deduce once you go to Wool Highlands and find out you can't find it there. So, and it's one of the dudes at the front of the city, so it's not like, again, some people might say that there are few little things in here that are hyper cryptic. Somebody actually mentioned to me that quest to get this item coming up was one of them, and I'm like, no, it's not. You just have to think about who would have it, and of course talk to everybody. And yeah, these cities are huge in comparison, to be fair, but as far as I'm concerned, yeah, they're huge, but huge cities. But I mean, it was a dude right in the front of the town, for crying out loud. You know, it wasn't like, you know, some guy hanging back for freaking hours. Like, way in the back of the city, and you have to traverse the entire city to find the dude. It's literally the fourth dude or fifth dude in Ura you would talk to if you started from the entrance. And one of those guys you could ignore because we already did something for them. So, anyway, enough of my complaining. And again, you don't have to do a lot of this. This is all optional shit. So, doobie 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 doo. Doobie 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 doo. Yeah, this is the sword my friend brought with him to Wool. You actually found this for me. Listen, immortal, kill my friends in the Wool Highlands. You ought to be my sworn enemy by normal standards. But we the Kins value friendship above all else, and I owe you a great debt for helping me commemorate my friends. So please take this. And we get the happy flower, which I forget what it does, but it is something we're going to learn. And use as is. Alright, so that's pretty much done. I believe we can buy stuff in the apartments. Now, I always forget when exactly you can start doing it. I also keep forgetting what floor it's on, but I think it's the 10th. Yeah. So let's see here. Because there is stuff we'd want to buy. I believe they'll sell stuff to us finally. Yeah. Don't we have another one? Oh, we have one in stock. Did I not equip it on Sarah? There we go. Then there's also... Yeah. A new one of those. We can buy new stuff here. We'll worry about this later when we're ready to do some crazier upgrades and stuff. And then, let's come here. And as far as purchasing anything here goes, just don't need to worry about it. Yeah, we don't have that. We don't really use these very often, but, you know, it's good to have them when they're available. And now we're going to deal with something, which one of the side quests. It's called the Backyard. And before we do anything, let's set up our skills in preparation for this. We're going to need I want to say it's... I know it's paralysis is one of them. And I want to say the other one is petrify. I want to say... I think it's anti-petrify. And we want to put that on every character. That can do it. Anti-paralysis, anti-petrify. We'll deal with him in a moment. We may not even use him. We may use somebody else too. I don't need anti-freeze anymore. Anti-petrify, anti-paralysis. And formation, we're actually going to go with a different character. For this, we're going to go with Tolton of all people. I know that's weird, isn't it? You know what? I might take that back, actually. Dude, what skills do we have? Yeah, you know what? No. We'll go back with Sed, actually. For now. There's one of these we might want to do with Tolton. And as far as that goes, let's put in anti-paralysis. Because, yeah, we could put Jensen in there, actually. And that might be more of a guarantee, but we'll just go with that for now. Why, you ask, I might do that is Jensen can wear 2 accessories. And that means he can completely defend himself. Okay, but we'll give it a try as is. And I'll explain how they work. Because these are not just any regular battle royals. Or any gauntlets or anything like that. Or like specialty battles. There's a very specific way you have to handle them. And there's conditions you are kind of required to meet. So let's go ahead and make a save. Foist. And any other skills I want to add? Whoops. Probably not. I mean, she's got so many slots. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really need double item. There we go, that's fine. Over to the backyard. If you want a little spice in your battles, this is the place for you. That's the spirit. Now then, choose who you'd like to battle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 little battles here. The Colonel Battalion, class light. You know, these are all pretty light. Defeat all enemies is the condition. However, there's a secret condition. And I will explain what they are in each battle. Alright, show me what you've got. Alright, so the secret condition in this battle is to survive, I want to say, 5 combination attacks. So the trick to this battle is, number 1, let's see how many Colonels we gotta kill. 3, meaning we can't kill any of them. There's no limit or time limit on this battle, so keep that in mind. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna defend, and then we're gonna go ahead and put all Shieldus. Defend. And since we're here too doing this, we'll do all Barricadus, that way they're the same. So we need to survive a bunch of these, which means we need to heal. Oh, I should have put all Generata or whatever. These are gonna hit really hard, but not for the back row, of course. We'll put all Generate next round. So that's one that we've survived. Defend. Defend. Oh no, she just says I'll generate as well, that's fine. This will be the second one we get hit by. Now it's front row. And luckily we're defending. So that's 2. And this will solve the damage problem. We need to get hit by another one. This will be number 3. This will be number 4, probably. Nope. Nope. So we're still on 3. Here's number 4. Okay. We need him to do one more combo attack, then we can lay waste to him, pretty much. Ooh, all Genera is over. I'll generate. You think I have the better one? Come on, hit us again. We might be able to get by with 4, maybe, we'll see. But they're not doing it again. Okay, we're gonna kill them, because we could always just fight them, you know what I mean? Fight it again if we don't get it. But they're not doing it anymore, so I have questions. Alright, so let's just finish this fight. They're usually earth-based, aren't they? So, or water. What are they this time? Don't know, because it doesn't say. Let's hit them with... I'm gonna assume they're earth, so let's hit them with wind. Oh, here's another combo. So there, that would be 5. We're not defending those, so this is gonna hurt. Because 2 of them are powered, but for some reason... Oh, weapon guard. Gotta love when that kicks in, don't you? 1 down. 2 down. Hopefully I called this correctly. I didn't, but he's still dead.
Let us pray for those who've passed.
Alright. Okay, so let's find out what our ranking is. Well done, congratulations, here's your prize for winning, take it. Backyard for beginners obtained. So, sweet. Well, that was one pitch battle. I was getting excited just watching it. Here, this is a little battle bonus for you. And that would be, the bonus is because we got the best award possible. So you'll see we got 3 stars because we did the secret requirement, which the book that we have, if you go talk to one of the guys here in the area, he'll actually translate that, not translate it, but tell you what all of the special conditions are, so to speak, pretty much. So that way you're not sitting here guessing the whole time. Luckily, we know what to do. So now we do the Festival of Magic. Defeat all enemies, up to 2 PCs. Defeat all enemies, no attacks allowed, skills not allowed, items not allowed. Ooh. So here's the thing is we can't use regular attacks. What can we do? Well, it's not going to be too rough, but I'm going to show you here. So let's do the Festival of Magic. We're going to change our formation for sure to that of Ming and Sarah. They're the only ones worth a damn in this particular battle. Alright, show me what you've got. The negative is that, if I'm not mistaken, the enemies will attack each other, and you actually don't really want that. You want to kill these enemies as quickly as possible. Yeah, see, they're kind of at an angle. So, spell, composite, all-grounder, composite, all-grounder. Yeah, see, that's a fail. So, right out the door, I think that's a fail. Which is fine, we'll recover. I'm gonna see how much damage we do here. Yeah, that's an instant give. So all we need to do is, like, speed one of these fools along, which is gonna be... I've gotta make sure it's set up first. I doubt it is. But it's not hard. We didn't get those 3... We get 5 mana bottles. We'll quit because I want to make a change here. 2 things I actually want to do. Number 1, you're getting no, she really doesn't have it. I don't believe that for a minute. Here we go. Now does she have it? I don't think she... Normally she wouldn't. So let's remove steel and put in... Yes. Now is everybody full health again? Yeah. Okay, let's try it again. See, we only got the 2 stars, and again, the catch for the... Oh no, what have I done? I think I screwed up. That's my bad. Hitting buttons and doing bullshit. What we want to do is get Ming to cast All Grounder immediately, is really what we want. Before they get a chance. Please tell me I can flee. Oh god. You don't... Oh, we can't use items either, so... We kill 2 of them. Maybe we'll luck out. Oh, here comes silence. Oh, blocked. Oh. So this is Foobar. As you can see, they have very little health, so getting our turn before them is key here. Boo!
That was close.
Yeah, let me try this again without the freaking fail. By, you know, using the wrong characters. But you can't win the same prize twice. That's the other thing you gotta keep in mind. So, Festival of Magic. Begin battle. So let's try and see if we can do it correctly this time. As opposed to last time.
We've taken the advantage.
Alright, so what we want is... Oh, I still can't increase my odds here. I just realized this. I'm not thinking this through, guys. I'm sorry. Let's try this though. Let's try ground one of these guys. See if she yeah, look at that. That's fine. We stopped the one that's gonna attack one of the little guys. That seems to be a much better plan. Because now we'll kill them all. Either you're hoping that the ones on the right attack you both times or one time or whatever, or you do what I just did there. So it made sense because when I thought about it, I'm like, oh wait, we can't use reduced casting time because we can't use skills. So you know, So we get the slot seed. Yay! Now, let's go into the next fight. Pure gluttony. Now, let's bring in the usual suspects again. For this one, Ming. Said prefer it like that. Let's do it. All right, so this one's a little trickier, but the thing that we need to do is, and you'll see here in a minute once we get there.
Oh no, look out!
And we'll do the usual suspects here while we're waiting. The big ones in the back defeat the explosive bugs. They're the ones in the back. Okay. We could just go and like take them on a trip to Murder Town. That's not really what we want to do. What we really want to do is we want to just sit here, other than the fact that we want to buff ourselves up here. So I'll shield this. I'll barricade us. And what we're doing is, these guys aren't a big deal. This is what we care about. We want them to each consume 3 magic bugs. So they each have consumed 1. Okay? Once they've consumed 3, we kill them. And we kill them hard.
Here goes.
That's why we're putting up all the protection. Okay. Defend, defend. We'll have her hang back, I think. Actually, you know what we could do? Okay, that's 2 for the one on the right. Okay, 2 for both of them. You'll also notice their EGC, the enemy guard, is going down because of what they're doing. So this benefits us every way you can look at it by them doing what they're doing. Alright, we'll hang out one more round. Notice I'm just constantly buffing. No reason not to. Anything that'll speed this battle along is okay by me. That's the 3rd one. So now, next round, we are going to kill those exploding bug. That exploding bug. The other one we will not, because he's actually not. He didn't absorb. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just see what happens with this. Probably should have used Sed. Still did not eat another one, that left one. He's eating, okay, he needs to die. He's eating the 4th one now. And he's healed. So let's do this, this. This should kill it without killing the other one. He's down. And there's the next prey. Good. Now we can destroy this fool. And try to prevent it from healing in the next round. Because as you can see, they like to do that. Let's do this. 'Cause even if we don't kill it, we'll reduce its guard capacity to 0 with Ming, so that's how I look at it. Yeah, he's gonna heal himself. And that's fine, because we're gonna be removing all the other bugs. Most likely.
Dog power of the dead.
Let's finish this. And he has nothing to consume, so...
Let us pray for those who've passed.
And there it is. And we get 10 power drinks. And we get another slot seed. So let's make a save, because now they're going to start getting a little trickier. And look at that, we get an achievement that I think I've already gotten before. Weird. It's funny because I've done all this before. So it's weird that I'm getting them. I think I'm using a new I'm using a new profile for this. No, I can't be, because we would have gotten other achievements. I don't know why that's a thing. I've been having issues with my Xbox 360. I don't know what's going on with that. If you guys have any clues, let me know. Alright, so the next ones are very tricky compared to the last ones we did. Win within 10 turns, defeat the evil eye, but there's going to be other enemies in this fight. And the secret to this one is not as made clear, but it's not as big of a deal either. We have to deal with, I believe they're these dog creatures that we have to kill, and they're going to be respawning in and out of the battle, I believe. Let me see here. We'll see when I see what we're dealing with. Yeah, it's this battle. Okay. Oh, boy. So, this Cyclops thing, he can only be damaged by items. We need to kill, I want to say 5 of these dudes. What is their health? Yeah, we need to kill a good amount of them. Just to ensure that we kill them. You know what? Just to be safe, let's buff anyway. Because I hate having to cure in the middle of one of these fights, or heal rather. There's nothing worse than having to take a shit ton of damage when you don't need to. It's not going to help us win this battle any faster. So yeah, it's going to take the 2 of them to kill that one. Hopefully, Kine can kill the other one on his own. Probably not. He'll be short, yeah. But I know that now. So we've killed one of those dogs. And he's going to fling status effects out like a bastard. But luckily, everybody's immune to this except for Ced. So that's not even a problem. That's a non-issue. Healing? No, not healing, but... Okay, let's see here. That's a behind the enemy line here. Let's attack the white dog. That's why we have these, for the Cyclops. Don't really need that yet. Let's go with the same deal. Just till it's dead. Because we can do that, let's do it twice. As you can see, we can do this. will be, what, round 2? Now, I just realized I done goofed because that was the thing that was calling in the white dogs. God damn it, I can't. I'm just out of it today. I don't know what it is.
Great power of heal. Heal us.
So we've only killed 3 white dogs, but if you're just trying to power through the battle, this is how you do it. Well, he has a really cool skill, don't he? Alright, let's just fucking end this battle because I done goofed. But you pretty much see how it's done. And this is what, round 3? So theoretically it would take maybe 5 rounds to do this. Maybe 6. At the our current state of characters. So there, that's how you would kill that. So next time I won't make this the mistake I made.
Write about this in my journal.
Could have weakened the Cyclops, but that's not really what I did. I took that dude on a trip to Murder Town way faster than intended. Alright, so let's fight again. As now there's a distinct plan. And so, to be fair, they weren't doing too much damage-wise, so maybe we won't throw up all the buff shields and everything. Let's just kill the white dogs and focus more on that. But here's the problem. If you get bleed over, then you're going to start running into problems because you're going to start... Well, you can't damage the Cyclops unless you're using items, so... That's probably not going to matter now that I'm thinking about it. But we're going to make this a little more efficient here. At least put that up. As you can see, she could have one-shotted him. And we've killed 2. No matter how we break this down, we gotta kill one in the back row.
Sacred power of heal. Heal us.
Okay, so that's the 3rd one down. This will be the 4th one. And then as soon as it brings in the next white dog, we'll kill the Cyclops. Okay, let's do this. Alright, so... Let's do it.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Here.
Yeah, you waste that turn there, buddy. And he'll be dead this round. And the battle is won.
The friends give me strength.
And we get a slot seed. But we're getting a lot of slot seeds, so how can I can't really complain. So again, we've got another one, and this one's maybe debatably the trickiest one of the group. I think the last one, if my memory serves me right, is a little harder because there's a trick to this one, give or take. So let's, before we start here, there's a few things we'll want to set up. This is the battle where we're going to want to use Tolton. And skill-wise, I want to say, I think Seth has it, but I don't think Kime does. Actually, nobody's got it. Only Tolton does. Oh boy. That's not a problem. But it really is going to make this fight a little weird. Doesn't mean we can't do it, though. This means we probably are going to be putting a lot of faith in Tolton to knock this out. What we are going to do is we are going to put in Spirit Magic here. Best we got. Yeah. Let's do it. Now the conditions are simple. Defeat the puppet master, spare the controlled ones. And we have to win this battle in so many turns. I believe it's less than 10, I want to say. So the trick to this battle is just uber-gibbing the main enemies here as quickly and as efficiently as you can. They have really strong defenses that you can't normally penetrate, but you got to be careful, because if you screw it up, you're gonna end up killing things you don't want to kill. Not a joke. So what I usually tend to do is, number one, puppet masters are not very strong, so defend, and we're gonna use break hit. We're gonna defend. We're gonna gamble. Wait, which one was he attacking? I forgot already. Darn it. Break hit. We'll just do that one. So A and B are the ones we're gonna have the casters attack. A and B. A and B. Now what we're hoping is that they have the ability to cast reflect on themselves. So that's what we're hoping they don't do. Oh, damn it. I forgot they do that. Oh, shit. Well, that's gonna ruin my day. One down. Hopefully Tolton goes.
Beware my blade.
He missed, so it doesn't matter. What we need to do, though, and what we need to make sure that we for sure do, is we need to cure him of what ails him. Because we don't want him killing off on accident what we're hoping for here. Casting support on Ming to help her gamble faster. No, that won't matter this round. That's alright. That's what the front row's for. No! Got it. So we lucked out there. So if you're concerned, put up Confusion Charm.
I've still got a lot to learn.
Or anti-confusion or whatever. But we should have done it. Well, use your for winning. One pin battle study from here's a bonus for you. Yay! So if we go into here, you'll see that we've mastered all of these fights so far. Alright. I don't get that. That's weird. Alright, yeah, so he actually can explain this to us. So he'll give you tips on all of that. But there's a dude here, I believe it's this guy. Yeah, so prize exchange. So first we're going to get forbidden explosives. And then we get our choice of this. I guess we'll take the soul medicine. I don't know why, but we will. And we get the Cape of Illusions, which is just a crafting item. And that's about it. So there it is, guys. We knocked all of this out. Yay. Yeah, so we can't do anything more right now with this side, with the backyard, but we've done what we could. And I'm happy with that result. Thank you very much. And I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I'm your host, the RPG Guy. When we come back, we've still got some more freaking side questing to do. There's so much. But yes, it's for the greater good. We are going to be going to places like the Black Cave. We're going to knock out what we needed to do in Ypsilon Mountain. We're going to go to the Burning Cave. We're going to go and do some completionist-like stuff in Ura. And then we're going to start dungeon delving. Okay, because we're getting about to that point where we should start looking into these new dungeons that we have access to, and that would be for the greater good. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/JackTartStudios for more live gaming action, as well as if you'd like to support the channel, you can support by subscribing to that Twitch channel, or there's also a donation link below. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys next time.